Welcome to the author interview section of GIE. I'm John Saltzman, Associate Editor of GIE. I'm joined today by one of our authors, Dr. Madhusudhan Sanaka from Cleveland Clinic. And we're going to be speaking about his paper entitled The Effect of Time of Day on the Success and Adverse Events Rates of ERCP. So can you describe the study, the background of the study to us, please?
So the background goes to recent studies in colonoscopy, which have shown poorer outcomes in the afternoon compared to morning procedures, such as decreased adenoma detection rates and decreased completion rates. So we hypothesized that similar factor may play a role in ERCPs, and we conducted this study.
So can you tell us how you designed the study to show that?
This is a retrospective study where we looked at outcomes of ERCPs that were performed in morning and compared them with the afternoon procedures. The primary outcome was to look at the ductal cannulation rates, and the secondary outcomes were procedure completion rates, length of procedure, and adverse events between the two groups.
And can you summarize what you found in the study?
Interestingly, the outcomes, both the primary and secondary endpoints, were similar between the procedures performed in the morning and also in the afternoon. So it was a negative study in that sense.
Were you surprised by these findings? Did you expect it to be more like the adenoma detection rate, where some studies have suggested a decline in values over time?
We were surprised and also not surprised at the same time because ERCP is a more is not as monotonous as colonoscopy, where it is somewhat monotonous looking for polyps, and ERCP has high variability, hence the outcomes might be different.
And what would be a typical volume done in your institution of ERCPs in the morning and the afternoon? How busy is it of a schedule?
The usual volume per endoscopist in our center is around 3 procedures in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. But with the add-ons, it tends to be 4 and 4. So it is pretty high volume for ERCPs.
And I noticed that the endoscopists were all senior endoscopists who were included in the study. Do you think if you had included less senior experienced endoscopists that there may have been a decay, or what do you speculate?
There could have been some decline, but the reason behind us selecting senior endoscopists is because the ERCP outcomes are better when they are performed by senior endoscopists. It is possible the outcomes could have been different if all the endoscopists were selected for this study.
And I know trainees are at your institution and are participating in these procedures. Was there any effect by trainee participation on outcomes?
Yeah, we did look at that, and there was no difference with trainee or without trainee.
Well, terrific. Thank you for taking the time and speaking to us today.
Thank you.